Let's go.
Slice the kidney open, we have our renal capsule. When we talk about the regions, we have our cortex, and we have our medulla, and we have our hilum. Okay, and inside the hilum, you have your renal pelvis, renal artery, renal vein. You'll have lymphatic vessels and nerve supply. You have your renal pyramids, with the tip of the pyramid being the renal papilla. On either side of the pyramid, you have your renal columns. Okay? So a renal lobe would be the column on either side of the pyramid. Okay, so this whole thing would be a lobe. So it would be the columns, some cortex, and the pyramid. Okay? The papilla drains into a minor calyx, which are these. And minor calyx form into major calyx, so you'd have one here, another one here, another one here. So you might have about 8 to 10 minor calyx and about 3, 4, or even 5 major calyx in a kidney. Renal pelvis, ureter. Okay, when we talk about the blood supply, we have our renal artery giving off a segmental branch or a segmental artery, an interlobar artery, arcuate artery, cortical radiate artery. This would be a cortical radiate vein, arcuate vein, interlobar vein. I'm going to call this one a segmental vein and renal vein. Okay? These dots represent corpuscles, okay? Showing you 2 different nephrons. Okay? So they took this area, enlarged it up over here. So once again, you have your cortical nephron, your juxtamedullary nephron. Okay? Here's the corpuscle opened up, so the white would represent Bowman's capsule. This red in the middle would be the glomerulus. Okay, so off of Bowman's capsule, you have your PCT, thick descending, thin descending branch of the loop of Henle, thick ascending branch of the loop of Henle, DCT, connecting duct, collecting duct, and down at the papilla, papillary duct. Okay, this nephron over here, here's Bowman's capsule, PCT, thick descending, thin descending, thin ascending, thick ascending branch, DCT, connecting duct, once again collecting duct, papillary duct. Here's an arcuate artery, arcuate vein, renal capsule, cortex, medulla. These are other corpuscles. Here's a cortical radiate artery. So coming off of the cortical radiate artery, you have your afferent arteriole. Coming out of the glomerulus, you have your efferent arteriole. So here's another afferent. Here's an efferent, an afferent, an efferent.
Okay.
Enlarged here, we have our corpuscle. So you have your afferent arteriole coming in, giving rise to your glomerulus, your efferent arteriole coming off. If we take this out, this would be Bowman's capsule. So this plus this give you your corpuscle. Our stick now is located in our capsular space. This would be the PCT. This would be the DCT. These would be the macula densa cells of the DCT, juxtaglomerular cells of the afferent arteriole. So these 2 structures together give rise to your JG complex or JG apparatus. Okay? This is your podocyte. Okay? The finger-like projections are the pedicels, with the red line representing your filtration slit. Okay, so the red line itself would be the filtration slit. The projections are the pedicels. This is the podocyte. Okay, so giving rise to the visceral epithelium versus the parietal epithelium, okay, of Bowman's capsule.
Okay. Since I have one question for you. Since this is the medulla,
That would be in the medulla, yeah.
And this is the
cortex.
Cortex. This whole thing is pyramid, something.
Well, this is the pyramid. The pyramid doesn't include any cortex. This is a pyramid.
Okay.
Okay. This is probably, to be more accurate, a lobe. The only thing that's missing is some column on either side. This is like a lobe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.